Hello, and welcome back to Levels of Madness. A bunch of nerds that get together and play 5e D&D. I am Brennan. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. We are playing. We play twice a week. We play my game, and we also play Jesse, who is our other DM. We typically my game's Tuesdays, hers is Friday. Had a little flip flop this week. Maybe next week as well. But come hang out Tuesdays and Fridays to check out our show. Um, we tonight will be playing a semi homebrewed version of Dragon of Icespire Peak. Um, it's based on the module, but we've taken quite a few creative liberties and gotten way off the rails, and it's been a lot of fun. Um, we will do some we'll catch up on what has gone on last time after we do some quick intros. Troy, who you playing this evening?
I play Jebediah Johnson, the human wizard.
And Josh, who you this evening?
I play Tandoro, the High Elf Artificer.
Jesse?
I am Eris, the Air Genasi Druid.
And EJ, who you playing?
Plays Snickich, the halfling assassin.
And Sis, who you playing tonight?
Supple, the Changeling Warlock.
Yeah. So those are our wonderful adventurers, and they recently left Falcon's Hunting Lodge, who is a friend and ally that they have been working with fairly recently. He is helping with a town that they is kind of the home base of this adventure, the town Phandalin. Um, they went by to provide some provisions, check in, kind of get up to date on what's been going on. The land in town has been kind of besieged by orcs in the last few years, and they are trying to figure out what's going on. They just left the Hunter's Lodge on their way up to here, heading up to this loggers camp. The loggers camp provides there's a city just west of here called Neverwinter that the logging camp has provided food, provisions. They use the river to chop down trees and send them along the way. The river hits right into Neverwinter. Um, and they normally this would be a very bustling 12 to 15 people working in the camp, and they have brought enough provisions for easily a month's worth for that amount of people. As they come up to the loggers camp, it is silent. It seems that what is normally a bustling camp is now bare. Some of the structures look like they may have been torn down haphazardly, maybe destroyed. But as they enter the loggers' camp on the path from the south, they are not encountering anybody. They don't currently hear anything. And they're here. We're here to hopefully deliver these provisions to these folks, but so far, don't see anything. As y'all
Uh,
come, as y'all come around the corner, and I do request this evening that as we move through turns, as we're proceeding into the adventure, that you actively move your token as you are moving. Wherever you'd like to move, feel free to, well, but treat it as a turn that you are actively moving your token. What would y'all like to do?
Investigate.
That, yes.
Don't send Snickich to scout
Yeah,
up
can I
ahead.
scout ahead?
Cool.
It's one of
So
my
y'all,
functions.
you're coming along the path. Um, I just put y'all up in front of the cart, and y'all are welcome to move how you'd like. Snickage, if you want to scout ahead, you're welcome to. It is free movement. We're not in combat. Y'all are welcome to move around as you'd
Oh,
like.
okay.
But do actively, however you'd want to be interacting, like go ahead and move the tokens. If y'all want the cart to move ahead, let me know, and we can move it along. Or if y'all want it to hang back, let me know.
Can I investigate this campfire before Tandor just walks right into it?
Yes.
I'm gonna investigate right now too. So
Also, can I roll stealth?
I-
I'm trying to be sneaky and stay in the bushes.
I would like
Uh,
to roll an Arcana check when you're ready for it.
Okay, let me get stealth, investigation, and arcana. Let me get stealth from Snickich, investigation from Tendril, and arcana from Jeb.
18 stealth.
You're a fucking shadow. Jeb,
22 Arcana.
a
22
19
arcana,
investigation.
19 investigation.
What do I need to roll to hide in this bush?
Stealth.
Cool.
So as y'all are kind of moving forward, and we'll kind of I'll try and resolve these as they come along. Eris, what are you rolling? Perception.
Cool.
Supple 9 in stealth. You are in the bushes, but you kind of tumbled your way in there with a 9 in
Clunk,
stealth.
clunk, clunk.
You got heavy armor on, like
Mhm.
you're yeah, with a 19
It's like
AC.
it's like when a kid hides in like the clothes rack in the middle of a store. Like mom knows they're there, but it's fine for now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're not fucking shit up. So so you kind of tumble your way into the bushes. Snickage, you sneaking along, you're like darting from shadow to shadow, like into the trees, into the bushes. Jeb, you do actually sense you get a sense of something magical going on. Like that's a fairly high roll. There's nothing out here that would actively tell like, oh, this feels like they all up and left, like, or they packed up. Like your spider sense is definitely tingling, like with that arcana roll.
Can I tell like what kind of magic or like what
Not
kind of general attitude of the magic is? Like evil or just like
not from
indifferent?
where you're currently located. You have a sense of magic. You are feeling uneasy, but you're not somewhere relative where you'd be like, oh, I have a good sense of magic from here. You're kind of just now coming upon the town. You may need to do some more investigation, look around a little more to get a better sense of like what really happened.
I'm gonna cast my mage armor.
Okay. And then Eris, you're hanging back by the cart.
Yep. The oxen are my priority.
Cool.
So, and I'm still squishy, so
Like I am hanging back.
I
And then
can do my defensive wall if we need it around the cart.
yeah.
Jeb says, I don't think I need to tell you this, but we should be careful around here. There's some magical, funny business going on here.
I
And
would say that the cart can move forward too. Like as the
Yeah.
group move forward, probably like 10 feet behind, like whoever's last besides
Okay.
Eris.
Cool. Then yeah, whoever moves up, I'll keep it 10 feet behind. Eris, you stay with it, and then whoever lost, like I'll keep it 10 feet behind Jeb.
Okay.
Are there people around? Do we see anybody standing here? Like anybody out in the open?
So you don't see anyone, and you roll. Josh, did
19.
you rolled a 19 in investigation? I'm gonna say you as you're walking with that high of investigation and you doing it where you are, it's gonna give you a moment where you're not surprised. So there will not be a surprise round from this, but because you hear as you're walking up rumblings underneath it's kind of a sandy like shore path. You hear rumblings and you see something moving beneath the sand as you walk up.
Shit.
And
Tremors.
as you step past a certain
Where's
point,
Kevin Bacon?
a Ankeg, a creature burst forward out from under the ground, under the sand, leaping towards you with that investigation. You cross. I'm gonna show you all the fucking.
I
I
don't
drew the
know
squares.
how
where
I
What
you
the
fucking
trigger
fuck?
it.
suspected. I don't know that I really was like, oh yeah, tremors, but I was just like, I need to hide in this bush.
Yeah, when
Uh,
when an entire town's populace is missing, I generally try to like not be seen until I can see what maybe the
So-
populace could do.
On the same wavelength.
So a
Just
creature,
walks up like a
Behind
sheriff.
bushes, like, oh shit.
and I will show you. I will show it to the class. This is the
So
Ankeg.
pretty.
So there's that guy right there. So that is the sand insect that has burst forth from under the
He looks like he's doing the puppy, like,
Mhm.
puppies.
Ah.
Puppies.
I'm gonna shoot him in his face. So
sand puppies. Okay, like, yes, on the one hand, but consider, like, we just keep letting other people have pets, and I have not had a pet yet.
you're not keeping this as a pet. No.
Ah!
You know what? You know
Ugh.
what? Yes, you can keep this as a pet. Ugh. If you No, I can't even think of anything that'd be good enough to let you keep this as a pet. No.
Like it's not happening.
Ugh,
I feel like if you were able to find it as an egg and raise it from a small creature.
I can say comfortably you may have a hard time aiming getting a saddle on this bad boy. So because of the investigation, the 18 investigation, as you were
It's
walking
just-
up,
you
it
say that. You say that, and like, I'm a
You can
white
try.
lady. I'm a white lady. It feels like this animal will not love you.
Bet it will.
We're gonna need to get a restraining order to keep you away from this.
It's fine. I'll wait until we see like an actual sandworm. It's like, can
Which
you
would
just imagine, like, we're fighting people or whatever, and I can just hang out in the back, and like, somebody's just on. Just, as long as they get them to sand, then it'll be like, blah. Stick.
I probably mold earth some sand, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
bring sand anywhere you go.
Pocket
But
sand.
with that investigation, as you're walking up, it will not be a surprise round, so you will not instantly get fucking attacked by this thing. You were able to see, like, you kind of felt the rumbling and you kind of saw some skitter, like you saw the sand moving underneath you. You kind of leapt backwards as this Ankeg like ruptured from the ground, like sweeping its claws forward at you. But if everyone can go ahead and click on their tokens and roll me their initiative. Oh, but wait, I gotta clear these initiatives first. But momentarily, if everyone will click on their token, if you're rolling digitally, and roll me initiative.
15.
Nice.
11.
Also 15. Wait, I have advantage. Benny.
Okay. That's why you always roll twice.
Yeah, I don't like going first though. It's fine though.
I'm like, yeah, it sucks.
There you go. I put mine in manually.
Okay. Hang on. I was
If you
trying
I'm
roll
to
a-
just
see if I
saying, if I go first, there's like a 50 chance I try to like go at it.
I mean, you can.
You're gonna watch this thing decapitate me and be like, "Oh, he just wants a friend."
He's just understimulated. He needs to be played with.
He needs more exercise. He can't be cooped up under the sand like this all the time.
While he's chewing the flesh off my severed head. Yeah.
You see, he needed a toy.
That four initiative. You hate to see it.
You know, it makes sense. I'm with the axe. I'll stay with the axe. I'm
I like that.
squishy. I don't want to be near that fucking thing.
I like
It
that.
has blades for arms.
It does. It's a scyther.
Yep.
Ooh.
Who? That's a stupid question. Snickage has higher dexterity. I was
Mhm.
like, who has higher dexterity, Tendril or Snickage? Snickage. He has like artificially high fucking dexterity,
19. Yeah.
which I will come to rue
My
that
dexterity
day.
is at 18 though. I got +4.
Wait,
Baby.
19 plus
Ooh.
4. 19 plus 4, so
Jesus.
23.
Good God! Stop!
Atta
Stop!
boy. That's my boy.
Is it me?
Wait, no.
So yeah, now we got everyone all set up. Yeah. And is a free action, so it will not cost you a bonus action. So feel free.
Does a 17 hit?
Okay, yeah. What are we doing?
We're doing Eldritch Blast, and when I yank it back, I'm gonna go. Pss, pss, pss. I'm gonna yank it back kind of towards between me and Snickage, but not like at Snickage, just so Snickage can. It'd be cool if it.
Getting him in stabbing range.
Yes.
Get him stabbing range. Yeah, you. So, absolutely, yeah. 17 is definitely going to do it. You hiding in the bushes, Josh or Tendril like walks up. You kind of hear this rumbling. You see it like burst from the sand. Tendril leaps backwards. You from the bushes like lash out, firing the your eldritch blast at this creature. To as it's like leaping towards Tendril, you're like nope, and like snatch that with your
yeah.
eldritch blast, pulling it back 10 feet towards you for 7 damage. Let me get my calculator out because I can't do math.
Yeah, hard.
That is
Math's hard. So you drag it across the sand, it kind of being pulled out. As you do that, as it's kind of being, you feel it like its claws being like dragged through the sand, like it kind of rumbling across.
Oh no.
You do
But why couldn't I lift it up off the sand?
well. That's a heavy creature. As that happens, another Ankeg bursts from next to the tents and is now also popping out.
We really
Um,
pissed
I'll-
him off.
With
Brandon's
that,
so mad.
with that 18 investigation, though, Josh, you will actually also
19.
get 19 Thank you. With that 19 investigation, from where you are, you would see that from the on the edges of some of these tents, it looks like they have melted or been burnt by
the tents?
the tents. They look like they have been melted by some type of like fire, acid, napalm. Like they look like melted and dripping. So
Can I investigate those specifically as an artificer who works with chemicals to know like what it is?
in a bit when it's your turn.
Oh, bitch.
Sis, do you have any bonus action or movement that you'd like to do?
Let me double check.
And then Snickage, it's you, then Tendril.
Okay. I'm looking for one of my.
Oh,
abilities.
I have a thing I could do, but I'm gonna wait to do it because I can do Hexblade's Curse, and I'm worried that like there's a mama, and that these are not it.
Sweet.
Somebody's
So, so all good, no movement.
I mean, can I go back in the bush?
Yeah, I mean you're hanging out there.
The
Okay.
hex can be moved, can't it?
On for Hexblade's Curse. I think if it
Oh.
dies, it automatically moves. Like I think if the creature that is hexed dies, I believe that it moves to the next enemy. I don't know if it can be manually moved.
I don't. Are you sure? Because it just says one
I might be
creature,
thinking
and
of
you
a different
curse it for
spell.
1 minute. I think you're thinking of the green, the blade one. I can move.
Yeah, she can
But the
hop the fire.
Hexblade's Curse is once per short rest. Well, I can just put in the thing, but once per short rest as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet to curse for 1 minute or until the target dies, you die, or incapacitated. Against the cursed target, you gain +3 bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on a roll 19 or 20, and you regain 9 HP if it dies.
I always forget about
And I can only do it once per short rest.
I always forget about the extra HP when it dies. Like that's so clutch.
Mhm. That's also
Uh,
kind of why it's like I want to know what's really going to be on the field before I decide who I want to put it on.
Yeah.
Because they might be a perfect one to put it on because they'll die soon and I'll get it back, or
Yeah.
there might be something that like I might need to have a get away from her, you bitch moment,
Which who doesn't love that?
right?
Cool. So you're also all good there. Then Snickage, that's going to be you. Then Tandoral.
Okay. Can I tell if this guy? Where's the thing? Where's the little ping? Ping. Nope, that's not it. I forgot how to ping.
The arrow.
Just
The arrow
hold
did
it.
it?
Yeah, the
The-
arrow, and then just
Oh
hold
yeah, hold it. Yeah. Can this guy? Is he facing away from me? Can I tell?
He is looking towards as the creature is right. It looks like he's looking towards the other Onkeg that just moved.
Okay. So
So he's facing left. He's like looking northeast.
okay. Can I try to sneak up without gaining his attention? How tall are they? First of all, I feel like I need to know that. How much bigger than Snickage are they?
They're a large creature. They're a large monstrosity, so taller than you.
Okay.
For sure. I think like 7 feet, 8 feet,
Okay.
10 feet.
What? 10 feet. Okay, cool. Can I
Uh,
try to stealthily move into one of these squares over here next to it?
so there is no cover there. It will be kind of out in the open, but you are welcome to move. You're welcome to move wherever you'd like, and we can see what the dice do for the stealth.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it then.
Okie dokie.
So roll me
So
stealth.
roll stealth. 14.
Um,
Hold on. I think I can do. I think I can re-roll that. I have so many things. Okay, sure. There it is. Martial adept. Ambush.
so with that 14 stealth, you are fairly light on your feet. As
Wait.
you
Before you do that, I can add a superiority die to my stealth roll with ambush.
okay.
That. So I will roll a d6.
Uh, um, um,
2. So 16.
16. So uh, you are definitely light on your feet. As you exit, like as you run out from the bush, as you start moving towards it, the Onkeg, it is not currently looking at you. It is looking northwest. As you start running outside of the bush and as you start running towards it, not looking at you, it whips around and starts coming towards you.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was not looking at you, but as you start moving towards it, it turns towards you.
It's gonna
Uh,
kill us.
Wait, how much of my movement speed do I use before I notice it notices me?
You get about let's see how far you are.
I was here.
You get like one square out
Oh,
and you
okay.
see it turn. So from there you see it turn.
Okay, I'm gonna U-turn then. U-turn?
So you take one step out, you see it turn towards you and
That's
start
a
moving.
no for me.
Yeah.
And so you take a step back and you stay where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Can I hold my attack for if something comes within range of myself or Sepul?
Yeah, you can hold your action for now.
Okay. I don't want to break stealth yet. Well,
Cool.
does that count? Is stealth broken? Does he know I'm there, or does he just like?
The minute you moved, it turned.
But could I tell if it noticed me? Is it like looking at me? You could tell if someone notices you.
Yeah,
You got a
it
little-
it for sure like like you moved out and it was not looking and turned towards you.
It's the vibrations.
Right, but like, did it identify from the vibrations exactly where Snickage is, or was it just like something's there?
It turned since you rolled stealth. You took one step out, saw it turn, and stopped moving. It has turned towards you. It is not now. It is not currently like rushing towards you. It is now facing you and it is investigating that direction.
Okay, so I take 15 movement speed. Okay, I might compromise your hiding spot, but I'm scared and I need to create distance. So I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna dash over to the tree.
Roll me stealth one more time.
Oh shit. Okay. 15. Come on, I have a plus 10, y'all.
And you stepped forward and then stepped back.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I deducted that movement speed and then
Yeah.
moved. Yeah.
So you started moving away from it from here.
Yeah.
Okay. Then from there, as you started to move away from it, you didn't see it start to rush towards you. You see it start to like kind of clack like its teeth and like move its mandibles, and you see it kind of like start to like scurry like its feet, and then you see it burrow back into the ground.
Can I climb the tree?
Yeah.
Its
How would
feet
I
burrowed
roll?
into the ground, or its whole body
It
burrowed.
disappeared into the ground. You also see that
But it's not its turn.
it's not attacking.
Is it a reaction? Maybe.
Yeah.
Rude.
Um.
Pandora didn't get to make a poison check without when it wasn't his turn.
Fucking points, man.
Here.
I got you
Well, that's good points. That's good points. So it looks like it's gonna burrow into the ground.
You
You
get
right.
the feeling.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
This
right.
ain't no legendary creature.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is not a legendary. Yeah, this is not a high challenge rating creature. You're right. You're right. You're right. So it starts to turn its mandibles and starts to like turn towards you, but from where you were moving, like where you started, like you moved out, got its attention, moved back, and then from there, when you started moving, it did not rush. It did not rush towards you.
Okay. Well, since I have the overwhelming feeling that it's gonna crawl back into the ground, maybe jump up where I'm at. I'm gonna climb up this tree, right? Can I do that? What do I need to roll?
Give me athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 15.
Yeah, you're able to kind of like use that tail to like spring up and like get you some perches. You get up to like one of the lower hanging branches up to the next branch, so you're in that tree
Okay, cool.
hanging out.
It's a good spot to ambush from. Okay. Can I still hold my action? Or did climbing the tree count as an action?
With the since you're going straight up, how much movement do you use? Well, I'm gonna say that's just part of your movement because you really didn't use all of your movement.
Difficult.
So
I think I did, yeah, because I did. I was here. I did 5, 1 space, back. That's 10, and I moved 3 spaces over here. That's 25
so that's your
total.
whole movement. Then you can use your action to get up into the tree.
Okay.
Or you can on your next turn you can do try difficult terrain and you can just use your movement.
Okay.
If you want to save, if you want to continue to hold your action.
Yeah, if I can, yeah, I'd love to continue to hold my action.
Okay. So you're just hanging out at the base of the tree,
Yeah.
getting ready.
Waiting for something to attack Sepul.
Cool. Then that brings us to Tendril, and then it's going to be Jeb.
If I move away from this thing, it's going to get an opportunity attack on me, right?
You are still technically in melee range, yeah.
Hmm. Is investigating those burning points in my action?
No, you can investigation, like any ability check is free.
That's a nat fucking 20, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Fuck it. Already?
Uh-huh.
We just started.
And that's a 26 if for investigation.
Oh my god. So you're okay. Jesus Christ.
Just tell me what they are and who did it, when it happened, and where they're at right now.
Jesus Christ. So this particular kind of acid is actually these certain molecules. Um, so from your fucking hawk-eyed position, you can see like green like ooze like dripping down. Like looks like some. And as an artificer, you've encountered all kinds of weird substances, and you have also encountered some poison before. Like I think y'all killed something that had like, didn't you like
Mimic. I got
collect?
mimic
Yeah,
blood.
yeah, mimic ooze.
Mimic
Yeah, like
poison.
so. You see this like the burnt down. It does not look like a fire. It looks like these were melted. It looks like this was an acid spray, an acid. It clearly looks like these are acid burns. Um, the marks from you saw the Ankeg like traveling towards you. You saw it burst forth from the ground. You kind of see like where the sinkhole is, where it came out of. From where you are, you can see kind of in the sand you're making out. You can kind of see other areas where it looks like eruptions would have been. Like the sand is kind of compressed inwards. It does look like they kind of close its tracks behind it. Like there are not just like a bunch of pockmarks, like holes in the sand. It looks like there was eruptions and they have like since sealed back up. You can also see the um, some human footprints along with what looks like if you were to drag something along sand. You see that there are like a mix of human footprints along with dragging prints leading towards the holes. It looks like the camp was people were like there. These creatures burst out of the sand. Like you see that the campfire is still like this was like fairly recently used. It does not look like this happened even that long ago, and it looks like these people were attacked and dragged under into the sand. You see with and what is it? What did you roll? Investigation.
26 investigation.
Looking at the Ankeg, you see that the eyes of the creature, they're just like it has multiple pairs, but it looks like the middle two are like give more of a like they don't look like eyes. They look like if you were to like sense something, and you see that it's like rapidly kind of like moving its mouth and mandibles. You can kind of get the sense that it's not really looking for you. So, what else will be helpful with a nat 20? It looks like the um, the big mandibles. It looks like they are big enough. Like they're not like just they're tucked in. They look like you could get snatched up by this guy. Like it looks like it could like pull you in and like give you the old bitey bites. You would also get this sense. I think that's all the useful information that I can give you from here.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks. I think the most useful piece of information is like from here. It looks like there was a bunch of people and they are gone.
Okay.
Shoot it in the face.
Here's one. Actually, here's one piece of information. You do see with a fucking nat 20. You do see what looks to be like you see the footprints of people like being dragged. You do see in the sand some footprints that move away from the camp, heading towards the building that is northwest. And if you want to zoom out a little on the map, I will point you towards the direction of. There is because you can see it from here. There's a building northwest. It looks like the tracks. It looks like they made a run for the building. You don't know if you made it because the tracks end at the sand, but it looks like one or more. It looks like some maybe people made it, maybe they didn't, maybe they got to the building, but you at least see some tracks that.
We really need to get the horses off the sand.
Oh, that's a good point.
So yeah,
Okay.
so with I feel like a nat 20. I feel like that information will resolve a nat 20.
I agree.
I try to give y'all functionally useful stuff for nat 20s. Like
Mhm.
what can help you with a nat 20?
Okay. I mean,
Shoot her in the face, brother.
yeah, I am going to. At the first level or second level? I'm not doing that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fucking bust a cap in the back of its head. Let's go.
Send it.
Nice, nice.
Oh, what was that? Okay. Does a 18 hit?
It most certainly does.
Okay. Haha! 13 damage.
All right. And obviously that's on the one right in front of you.
Uh-huh.
Here's you. Cool. So yeah, so you rush up. It's burst from the ground. You had a second to kind of collect your thoughts. Sepple was able to pull it away from you, giving you a little bit more reaction time. You very quickly kind of get a lay of the land, like scout the area, like, okay, like what kind of creature is this? Like, okay, I'm looking at the camp. Cool. This is all burnt down. This clearly there was a scuffle. They get pulled over. Like, I'm not going to worry about like finding survivors right now. Let's deal with what we have in front of us. You just immediately grandpa's get out and just put the gun up to it and like you take off like a whole like chunk of like crustacean like armor that like comes like flying off and it looks like stringy and like goopy as it like kind of falls off like sloughs off of this creature. It shrieks. It makes like this weird like chittering clicking noise as it shrieks as you shoot it and it kind of like turn and immediately it was being dragged towards Sepple and it immediately wheels towards you.
They're easily distracted.
Any
All right.
bonus action or movement?
I'm not gonna move because he'll attack me. So no,
All
just
right.
stand there smugly.
Like, hey, bitch, just. So that's gonna be Jeb, then one of the creatures, and then Eris. You're coming up.
Okay. Jeb's gonna reach into his bag and pull out his jar of molasses. Gonna stick his finger in it,
My God.
taste it, savor it. He's gonna stick his finger back in there. And he's gonna point over at the Ankh eggs. And he's gonna cast slow.
Oh my god.
on both of them.
I wonder, like, I want to know if Eris is like, is it snack time? Like, I want to know. Most of the time, I want to know what Eris's reaction is to shit, but especially shit like that. Just Jeb in general.
Oh,
Um,
that's some good molasses.
All right, so you cast slow on this
Jesse is
creature.
a little bit creeped out. Eris would probably think that it's super. He is one of the first people she has ever met. So this is like, okay, this is just how humans act.
All right, so wisdom saving throw. Speed is halved. Takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Jesus, and can't use reactions on its
Yes.
turn.
Get it?
Oh my god. Okay, so wisdom saving throw. You
Yes,
will
16.
you will be unsurprised that these these creatures have an intelligence of 1. So they have -5 to intelligence, but they do have a +1 in wisdom. They've been around the block.
Oh,
A 12, so that's still gonna fail.
for both of them?
Uh, I'm sorry, for both of them.
Mhm.
You alter time up to 6 creatures.
Jesus Christ, stop! Should have never let y'all level up. That's a 6. My God, fine, fine.
Oh.
18 more Onkegs burst forward from the sand.
You won't
Alright.
fucking do it.
All right, we'll put the little snail boys on them. So the little snaily icons are on them, so we know they're slowed. Jesus. Okay. What else?
I cast Hand of God.
Yeah, exactly.
That means that Tandora doesn't have to worry about an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
That's true. Doesn't have
Move as you
reactions.
wish.
That is clutch.
Doesn't have reactions. Ooh, that is clutch.
No, I think that's it for me.
God, that's so good. I didn't even think about that. Cool. So Jeb, awesome. Any movement? Are you hanging out?
No, I'll stay right here.
Cool. Then it's going to be on keg number 1. It has no idea that magic was cast on it. It has an intelligence of 1, but it knows it got shot in the face. So it is gonna turn towards Tandor
Very slowly this time.
and he's gonna bite you. He's gonna try and bite you. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh boy.
And that is so it reaches out and takes both mandibles, like grips you and bites into your shoulder. You feel its claws like sink in, and you are grappled by this creature. You can make a DC 13 Strength escape save. It's going to do 9 slashing damage. As the teeth find purchase, you feel that kind of like ooze that you see on the tent seep in, and it's going to do an additional 4 acid damage.
Damn.
Hold on. Hold your horses, big guy.
Hold the phone.
Hold
you
the
got for me?
phone. Where is it? I was messing with something. I am gonna do a reaction of absorb elements.
Hey, okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
He'd been waiting for this fight.
Yeah.
So the spell captures some of the.
And storing it for your next melee attack.
Hmm.
Very cool. Very cool. So
And I'm gonna cast it at a. First level spell, so it's just going to store the 1d6.
Okay.
Um,
Give me that D6.
well, it's the target takes the extra 1d6 when I hit him, so it'll be on my turn.
Does
Um,
the okay? So, but so it
all
doesn't
I'm-
prevent any damage. It's just you absorb it and you can then return that damage.
I guess I thought it was going to absorb the damage, yeah, but and my melee attacks are shit, so this kind of sucks. This actually doesn't work.
It was a
Living
cool
there.
idea, though.
Yeah. And good to know.
All right. Well,
They
I
might-
have a 1d6 of melee damage, of acid melee damage I can do
Hey,
at some point.
that's something. I ain't nothing. I forgot that you do 0 melee damage.
Well, now you do
Uh,
plus 1 to 4, right?
Yeah, and you plus the D6, so
How much damage was the acid?
4. So 9 slashing, 4 acid. So it has gripped you, bit in. You feel the acid kind of seep in. That is going to be that Ankeg's turn. That's going to be you, Eris, then the other creature, and then we're back to Sepul.
Did Tindoril, did you say anything about like getting off the sand or anything like that? Because I can only kind of see these creatures.
Nope.
Cool. Logically though, I do see that there is a separate path. So can I have the cart like move on my turn since I'm on it?
Yes, we will. Yeah, I can just put it with. Are there any objections to the cart just moving on Eris's turn?
Nope.
Cool.
Don't
Uh,
care about the card at all.
Cool. So
Think
yeah,
it's
The
doesn't
only
give a
thing
shit.
I care about.
mean,
Back.
I don't want the horses to die.
Alrighty.
Like the horses are
so-
still alive, right?
think of Samantha and Vincent.
Yeah, I need those oxen need to live. Okay. So I want to move them like just straight shot, trying to go like, okay, get away. That's where I would. Roads don't mean shit to me. I grew up in the woods.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're like, hey, you're like telling the humans like get up on the. You also see to your left, there's like a 10-foot like kind of like escarpment, like a little like area that's higher up that's like stone. So you can be like, hey, point them toward the direction of that.
yeah.
Like
That's
you
I'm trying to get away from those things.
So it's
Okay.
so it will move on your turn and we'll start having it head that direction.
Cool. And then me as myself. I don't know. Such a weird thing. How many spell slots do I have? Okay, so I'm gonna, do something super simple, and I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch at this boy, because it's like the only long distance attack that I have. Does a 21 hit him?
Absolutely.
Coolness. That is going to be fuck off 3 necrotic damage,
Alrighty.
and a spectral hand holds on.
Yeah, so you reach out, you kind of see all this taking place. You you have been concerned, like you have been concerned about Samantha and Vincent the whole time. So you're like, I'm getting them away from the creatures. Like I'm gonna put them somewhere else. And so you're like humans, move them, like, and they start heading off. You then reach out, kind of, reach out towards that creature, and like an icy spectral ghost, like spooky hand reaches out, touches them, and you see, that like damage kind of creeps across. Yeah, it's just this giant spectral floating hand that just in the Ankeg's like, why?
On the board the whole time. If it had a nose, that's where it goes, but it doesn't have a nose, it looks like, so it can't stick up the nose.
This-
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
If it has a nose, there it goes. Cool. Anything else? Bonus action movement?
Mm, I'm not movement, because I'll stay with the. And I cast a spell. Oh, but it's a cantrip. So that means that I can cast like a spell still, right?
Yeah, if that's a cantrip,
Okay, cool.
then yeah.
So it was Tandora who got fucked up?
Yep.
Ah,
He is currently
Currently
grappled.
being fucked up.
Yeah, he is grappled by, you see it like reach out and like lift him and bite his shoulder.
Holy fuck.
Okay, well. Oh, wait, how far am I?
Yeah, because they can be 10 to 20 feet.
Okay, you're good. So Tandora will on the wind just hear a little voice go, "You seem kind of fucked up." And then like spores go up your nose and you are healed for 9.
Hey.
Yay.
I also really enjoy the idea of Eris would be like the kid that just first discovers cussing and doesn't quite have a full handle on it yet.
You look fucked up.
Yeah, like it sounds very
But you
sweet
should
and
know.
genuine, but it's also like, you look fucked up, man. Like,
just want you to know, you look fucked up.
mm,
Here's some mushroom spores. Just you can huff them for a moment. You'll be fine.
huffing spores, bro.
Huffing spores.
Cool. So yeah,
And that's
you reach out, add a little healing, so a little healing spell reaches
Goes
out
on
on
a
the
little
wind.
puff of air from me. Feel just a
Exact-
gentle rustling.
Beautiful. You love it. Cool. So that's going to be the other Ankeg, and then it's going to be Sepal, and then Snickage. So the Snickage, you kind of disappear. It like turns towards you, and it moves, and you see it kind of like look around and kind of like scurries, and you see its mandibles like kind of click, and you see it kind of like rustling, and it's like weird, like insect like hands kind of start moving, and now you see it dive back into the sand and disappear.
Bye, Felicia.
And it's going to be
Remember, its movement is halved.
excellent. Thank you for that. I did not remember that.
Mhm.
God, that slow is clutch. Then it is going to, you see it burrow under the sand, and with that, it well, you don't see any of this take place, but
It looks pretty sick.
yeah, you see it disappear into the sand, and then you do see it like the sand like fold back up behind it. Like it doesn't just leave a hole. It looks like it's filling the earth, the sand behind it as it disappears. And with it fucking halved, we'll see what happens next. But yeah, from now you see it disappear into the sand.
They do make wisdom saves on the beginning of their turns.
Oh, okay.
Or at the end of their turns.
Well, that is going to be the end of its turn. So 20. It is no longer slowed. So we'll move the little snaily boy. I did not think they were going to make it. They have trash for wisdom and intelligence. But so it is no longer slowed, but you don't see it pop back up.
Excuse me, sorry.
Hilarious.
So Sepple, that's going to be you. Then Snickitch.
Okay. I'm still in the tree. Yeah.
Mhm.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's absolutely going to hit.
Mhm.
Woo! And I also want to yoink him
10 feet.
more towards us.
It's gonna
Cool.
pull Tandora with him.
Will it?
It is
Mhm.
going to pull them both because he's grappled.
Oh, then. Well, what will
mean-
that do if I pull him? Like, will it
They-
hurt? Will it
they're-
cause damage?
No,
if
they're
I
just
pull him?
both because you're hitting. The damage is just hitting the Ankeg, and it is just pulling, and it just happens to have Tendril grappled. So
Okay,
it's just
so
gonna
it's
come
so
with
it
him.
won't. He'll just be like, "Bleh!" He won't actually be hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
So-
buddy. It's not real. It's fine.
So 10 feet.
Wait, no, that was not the. That was Jebediah, not Tendril. I'm sorry.
Jeb's like, yep, there you go.
You know it.
You're starting to believe, or not.
Jesus Christ.
Too bad. It's
so-
too real. That's the problem. Is it's too real.
It hits too
A
close
year
to home
ago,
now.
2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought that. I'd be like, okay, that's a hilarious character. But now it's just like this is half the U.S. population.
Yeah.
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 I've done tons of research, guys.
I can tell. It shows. It shows.
Do your own
As-
research.
As you drag that creature across the sand, and it's a large 10 to 12 it is there up to 10 to 20 feet, so this is a large like 10 to 12 foot creature, because so it's not lifting, you are dragging it across the sand. As it moves, you do see you see the sand like rippling coming from the far side of the encampment.
Fuck.
And
Can I yell, "Get off the sand"? To who's still on the sand? Who's that? I need to zoom in.
currently Jeb Tendril against his
Um,
wishes. Right.
Right.
Technically Tendril is off the sand. He is being lifted
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
helping
ground.
get Tendril off the sand now. And Jeb,
Well, I am off the sand.
will
I'm
be
in the
fine.
air being chewed on.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you do see from the side, you see rippling. You see that same kind of like earth moving, the sand kind of
okay.
or,
Then
like,
can
rumbling.
I yell worm sign at everybody?
Yes. Yes.
What? What direction is it coming from?
From the right side of the encampment, from the east side of the
Okay.
for the like basically it looks like from you see it starting from the other side of the encampment. I'll kind of ping where it looks like it's coming from, like in that general direction.
I don't see it.
If you zoom out just a touch.
I'm all the way out.
Oh, it's me. I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry.
Okay, so from about where that other worm went under,
Yes.
I'm trying to determine
Why
if it's a third worm or
I
just.
was gonna say, I don't
second one.
see Brandon pinging
I see him now.
because Brandon's pink.
Oh,
Why can't y'all see it? Because I'm pinging.
I don't see it. Yeah.
I see the black.
Here, I'm gonna.
I think
I'm
I see
pinging right
purple.
next to Tandorl.
okay. It just looks
You're
darker.
pink.
I was muted the whole time I was saying, yeah, I see that.
Hmm?
The whole
Yeah.
time I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's Brandon. Yeah, that's Brandon. I
That
fucking
checks
know.
out.
Okay.
Okay, it looks black to me.
Yeah,
It
it's black.
is.
It's black on my
Okay.
screen.
That's weird.
So from the far side, so the previous Ankeg disappeared under the sand near this tent. This is appearing to come from the far side of the camp.
Okay.
So Sybil, any bonus action or movement?
Mm-mm.
Cool. You reach out. You again strike it with that your Eldritch Blast, that like purple and red and green like magic that like engulfs it, and just you see it like claw at it. You see more like scales like rip off. You see with that hit, you actually see some of those smaller like mandibles like tear off. You see like one large mandible look like the one that's gripping Tandorl looks like it kind of almost comes undone. Like it looks like you're almost like pulling this
Ripping its
insect
jaw off.
apart. Yeah, like it looks like you're slowly shredding this this insect apart. So very, very sick. It moves 10 feet towards you, so that's going to be you, and then that's going to be Snicketch, and then Tandorl. Snicketch, what you got, buddy?
Okay. So I looked it up. Oh wait, he's closer now. Okay, so I am gonna leap from the tree. Can I move to like these kind of branches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have to roll anything?
Roll athletics or acrobatics just to see how
14.
easily you're doing. Yeah, you're out there moving from the tree to tree. You are a scurrier. You've got a bionic tail to help you, and you're a little rat man. You're very dexterous. That was a low DC. Basically,
Yeah.
I was like, unless you nat one and fall out of the tree. So yes, you're kind of scurrying along, moving through the branches of this tree.
Okay, and so since Tandorl is within 5 feet of the creature, which he is, right?
Sis and Supple and Tendril are both within 5 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna do the plunging attack.
My
Leap
God.
from the trees. Plunge. 16.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Okay, I'll take that first one. And it counts as a sneak attack.
My God.
So but also it counts as a, I can only see this part. For some reason, this thing doesn't show up on my character sheet, but if I go into like manage and look at my, like archetype, I can see assassinate, which I don't see anywhere on my character sheet, but it says starting at 3rd level, you are at your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So I don't know if that counts as surprised, but I do get my sneak attack because Tandorl is within 5 feet. So even if he wasn't flanked, it says you don't need advantage if somebody is within 5 feet of that.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Even without the sneak attack damage, you come plunging out of the fucking sky. Like that's your boy. Like it's gripped your boy. Like, and Snickage is not happy about that. So you come diving out like knives akimbo, like coming straight down, and you like land those knives like into those long like mandibles of those creature, ripping them off, like taking them like from the like stabbing down like from the shoulders, like to land behind it to like tear the arms of this creature off. It shrieks in horror and like ooze like and just slime like slough out of the sides of this creature as they drop, like mandibles still wrapped around Tandorl, but the creature then falls to the side dead.
Hey.
Nice.
And
I look at Tandorl. I say, "You okay?"
Uh-huh.
I'll use my bonus action to return to the cover of the trees to hide.
Cool. Yeah, so you kind of dive out further, like towards the edge of the grass to like find purchase, but then you slink back to get towards the edge of the trees.
You okay?
Uh,
Okay. Get ready to stab more things.
Oh my god.
and you are no longer grappled, but you have like those arms have just kind of like fallen to the side.
Are the arms
gonna-
still hugging him, but they're not attached to the creature?
Yeah, yeah. Because he like gripped onto him, so he's just like, ugh, ugh.
That's awesome.
So that is gonna be Snickage, fucking incredible. Tandorl, that's you.
Okay, can I investigation or perception for any movement in the ground from where I'm at?
Yeah, roll either one you want.
11 investigation.
You saw the kind of from the side, like as you're being grappled, you saw one kind of disappear. You saw the Snickage was kind of moving around back there. You saw it move around, and you saw it dive under, and you did see some kind of rippling of the sand heading that way. You did also notice like some movement on the far side of the camp. You don't currently see active like movement of like you don't see the earth like the sand moving underneath, but you did have a sense of the general direction of where they were, which was kind of the southern-ish side of this camp within
Okay.
11.
I am gonna move over here. I checked.
I'm just checking. So you're moving. Is that the direction and line you are taking to get there?
Yep. I just kind of trot over to this spot right here.
Okay. Cool. Anything else? Action, bonus action.
I don't. Okay. Yeah. No. I want to. I want to gesture to Eris that and like tell her like, hey, there is something in the coach, like in the like little like fucking cart or whatever we got here. There's a set of armor in that cart. You should look in there and put that armor on. It's I don't need it, and I think you do. So you should definitely put that on. Like, hey, just put this shit on. Just put it on.
And Eris, Jess, if you would be so kind, you are welcome to manage your inventory. Mithril chainmail is the item.
So I did some research on this just because mithril is still a metal. So Eris is not a normal druid. She was not raised with other druids. It's not that druids can't wear metal, it's that they choose not to. So is this like Eris would not have a problem. Like she wouldn't know that it's like not PC to wear metal. So I just want to like make sure it's cool with you.
Eris does not strike me as the type that would give a fuck either way.
Like, Tandorl doesn't know that at all.
Yeah, like, and Eris would be like, if I feel like if an elder druid kept and be like, young Genasi, our kind do not wear metal. You'd be like, fucking why? Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
super squish. Like the
fucking
fuck is
works.
wrong with you?
yeah, I look badass. Like,
Move over, Grandpa. Welcome to the
Yeah.
future.
yeah,
What's it
Matilda
called?
said it makes me look strong. Like, mithril chainmail.
Found it.
And it will, in the item description, it will say like it's going to look like it's going to give you disadvantage on stuff, but because this is a magical item, like if you go to the description, it's going to tell you that the mithril version of this chainmail ignores those disadvantages.
Oh, I'm not proficient with heavy armor.
Yeah, you might not have the strength for it, but
I don't care.
yeah.
I look like it. Ting 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 ting. ting.
Just like turtle up in it and just like cast spells for a little armor shell.
What did your armor class go to?
16
Yo,
from a 12 to a 16.
clutch.
Nice.
And it like shrinks so it fits her. She's just like,
Like, okay.
I can make it fit to you if we have time when we rest, because I have all the tools to do so.
cool, cool.
Very cool. I would love to see that. Cool. So awesome. So that's Sandro, that's you. Jeb, that's gonna be you. Eris, you're coming up.
Cool, cool.
So these things have not popped up yet.
Not yet.
Well, then I'm gonna move back towards the carriage and get off the sand. What can I do? Is there anything around me on the ground that I could like throw? Like other rocks anywhere, or is it?
From here, it's kind of open. It's just kind of like maintained grass. Like this was an active camp, like up until what looks to be very, very recently. So it's like it's not like perfectly mowed, but it looks like they maintained the area. You see some rubble across from you. What looks to be a broken down, potentially destroyed camp. So there's like rocks and stones and pieces of wood and bits. Directly around you, it's pretty much grass, and in front of you, sand.
Okay. Well, my starter pack has a iron pot in it,
Okay.
so I'm gonna chuck that onto the sand away from Tandoral, so that
I
it doesn't.
I love this. I love this so much.
Mhm.
Roll athletics or flat strength if you want to. Just want to see how far. How far we
Nat one? Oh no, that's a 5, not a nat 1.
You gotta chuck this this pot out, and you're like, I just imagine being like, stand back, Tando. I don't want to bean you. Like,
Yeah.
like want to really
Oh,
like.
wait, no, I can use my mage armor or my mage hand to just send it out 30 feet and drop it.
I'm gonna just for my own pleasure, and you can retcon this if you want. But I would imagine like Jeb like goes to throw it, and it like he doesn't really get a whole lot behind it, and then like as he does, the like mage hand like
I
yeah
got it.
yeah, and it like pushes it out. Like the wind really caught that one. Like I just yeah. So mage hand has well, that was a pretty decent range, 30 feet, 60 feet, something.
I think it's only 30 if I don't already have mage hand as a cantrip.
Okay. I mean, you get it, so it's gonna land right about here. So you throw this pot out into and it clunks onto the sand. Any bonus action movement?
No, that's it. That
Cool.
telekinetic shove was my bonus action.
Yeah. Cool. So you um,
I guess I'll ready a firebolt whenever it comes out of the sand.
okay, so you're just ready in action. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, so you've ready that for like if you see something pop out, you're casting the firebolt. Just help me
Yeah.
remember. So you Awesome. So that's gonna be that boy is dead.
Mhm.
And then I did.
Teacher EJ has his hand up.
Oh, what's
Oh,
up?
wait.
My
Hey,
bad.
I know it's getting kind of late, but what do y'all think about taking a quick break?
Sure.
I have to pee really bad.
No,
Like 5 minutes.
unallowed. Um,
Unallowed.
Unallowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure. Yeah. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 5.
Cool.
See you in a few. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. We are in the midst of facing off on some sand creatures. Where this is this evening's Trimmers episode.
Yeah.
Right before, Jeb had tossed out a brass pot onto the sand, trying to bait slash try and get an idea of where those creatures were. So he left off on his turn where he threw that pot
What
out into the sand.
what would I have to roll to discover Reba McIntyre's basement
What?
and all of the weapons therein?
You picked the wrong rep room, you son of a bitch. God, that scene's so good.
Yes.
Top tier, full 90s, big hair Reba McIntyre, like emptying an elephant gun into a
Like
giant puppet
spaghetti.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like practical effects, giant worm crashing through a wall, and Reba McIntyre like
I
that.
want to see that scene with a single mom that works too hard. Like that's
That sound. Oh my god. So the DC on that is low. Low to find that now that you've brought it up. But so that is where we left off. And then going to Eris's turn. What you got for us?
Fuck.
Yeah, we had Jeb step out, mage hand a pot out onto the sand. It landed about 30 feet in front, about 20 feet in front of Tandral, hits the sand, thunk, and then turn to Eris. What are you thinking?
So I'm gonna pop out of the cart. Clink, 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 clink.
Wearing your fancy new armor.
I'm shining. And then I'm gonna go. Where do we go? So I look at everybody else like, do I
Head
keep going
towards the
forward?
building up there. Yeah.
Okay, onward, humans. And so we move.
Alrighty, we'll get y'all heading up towards the building.
We don't notice any holes in the grass, right?
You don't see any holes in the grass.
Can I make a perception check as I'm getting closer to this building?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I'm rolling regular dice. Fuck digital dice. Hang on.
I feel you.
Like they're not great, and they're not horrible. It's just no. Fuck off.
You jinxed it.
It'd be an 8.
An 8. You see to the right. It looks like that building was destroyed to your right. You see that it looks like there's things still, like that cart still looks loaded. It looks like all of this went down pretty quickly. It seems like this was unanticipated. Like it doesn't seem to be any like, oh, they were preparing for the, like, it looks like it kind of came out of nowhere. You see on the building up ahead of you, from where you are, you can see a door on the side, like right in front of you, and then, or I'm sorry, a window right in front of you, and then you see a door kind of on the front of the building. So there's one window on the side directly in front of you, and then kind of on the front around the building is what looks to be a door.
Okay.
Anything else?
I am. Hmm. I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
I'm going to hold. If one of them pops out of the ground within 90 feet of me, I'm going to cast Entangle, where they pop out.
Heard that. So you're keeping an eye on, like, you're kind of looking back to where you were. You're staying with the cart, but you're still keeping an eye on the rest of the group and where you last saw them. So you're like, anywhere, if I see them, I'm snaring them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome.
In my shiny new outfit.
In the shiny new armor. And on that note, you do see both of them like explode out of the sand, like reaching toward, like clawing at the where the pot landed, and where Tandora also had just ran across the sand. It looks like were heading directly towards that direction of where Tandora was running and where the pot landed.
Shit.
Cool.
And as that happens, one of them gets hit in the face with a firebolt.
Yep.
Just kidding. I roll a natural 1.
It you are
Yep,
kind of just trying,
excited.
like, yeah, like they kind of explode out of the sand, and you're expecting one, but then the second one comes out, and so you like,
Oh shit!
yeah, like you kind of like going towards one and then the other, and it just like right between the two of them, like just can't quite catch either one of them.
Why can't I move that? Fuck you.
It's super hard. Like once you do drawings, it's hard to move them around or adjust them. Like I'll show
There.
y'all. I'll show y'all later because I don't want you to. Okay, so you tangled the area between the two of them.
Yeah,
Does
they both need to roll strength saving throw or be restrained.
5, 9.
Hold up. They are both restrained.
They have a +3. This is bullshit.
I have many pluses and I have rolled like shit all night.
Yeah. He's fucking.
I rolled
in
a
the
nat 1 for a 9.
It's a +8.
I
9.
that hurts. That stinks.
Okay, so they are restrained. So they're all that stuff that restrained has. You know what it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
You're a smart man.
I got you. Cool. Yeah, I mean that is all their movement. Actually, oh, they ain't that smart though. They are both going to attempt to, as they burst forward out of the sand, they are both like going to, in frustration, and because their depth perception isn't that great, they are both going to spray a line of acid that melts the sand in a 30-feet line that is 5 feet wide. There is a giant. They both like
One of them's
just, like,
still slowed, isn't it?
one of them
Or
still
did that
slowed.
one die?
One of them is still slowed. The other one is not.
Okay.
No, it's not the one that was slowed.
One. There was two that were.
He did the wisdom save.
There was two that
one
were
that dove
slowed.
under the
Oh
ground.
yeah. He did. Oh, he did get the wisdom save, so he would
And
actually
then the other one died and never rolled another wisdom save because we forgot about it.
He would actually be closer then.
I mean, no, he definitely did not.
He would be closer. He would
failed.
He would be here.
Well, then my box would be moved slightly.
You can tangle him, but
I already did. He's still Tangle Boy.
I'm gonna need a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw from Tandoral.
Okay, 1 second.
Whenever you get back.
Hang on. How big is this thing? It's 20. It's a 20-foot cube. So that's 20 feet wide, 20 feet tall, right?
20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be
Cool.
5. Yeah, it's a big ass. It's a
15,
big ass
20,
area.
5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. I can still get them.
What am I rolling?
A dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
Can I give him the help action? Look out!
Sadly not. No. I mean, he can yell, "Look out!" but
Coming in hot.
it will not make you any more dexterous.
1 second.
And it's dexterity save.
Uh-huh.
I want to learn haste and cast slow on the enemies, and haste on ourselves.
Haste is so good.
All right, so I got a natural 1 plus 4, which is
No.
5. I was trying to find a way out of it. I had already rolled it when you said to get help, but I was like,
Gotta
"Yeah, can you help
weasel
me?"
my way through it.
You fall forward into the acid.
I am
so-
resistant to acid because of my absorb
Hey.
elements.
Hey, okay. So then you take 4 acid damage. So yeah, as they burst out of the ground, like come erupting from the sand, one of them shoots acid in a line. It kind of like just melts the sand in front of you. The other one gets just close enough that it's just at the tail end, and you leap backwards, but you do catch some, and it kind of burns your clothes and gets like a flex on your skin, and you're able to kind of like tamp it out before it does much damage, but you do take 4 acid damage as it comes erupting out of the sand.
Okay. All right.
So it's going to be those turns, and we are back at the top of the order. And that's going to be Sepple, followed by Snickage, who y'all are still hanging out in the trees.
Tree buddies.
Tree buddies! Treehouse friends.
Yeah.
You're like,
we
we're
have-
building a treehouse and staying here forever.
Exactly. I'm into that. So I want to use like my arms of Hadar and like hop down.
Dive into those hoes.
Right, but I don't want to hurt Snickage.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Probably.
If you are moving forward, you should be out of range of Snickage.
Like, could I hop on the corpse of this one?
Yeah, and you would definitely be out of range of Snickage.
Cool.
Yeah, hit me with that with them arms a hater.
Bill Hader?
That's what I was thinking too.
Right.
That definitely sounds like Bill Hader. Just like his laugh.
Oh, how I love. If y'all ain't watching Barry, you should. So you
What's that on? Apple TV?
HBO.
Oh, nice.
What's that on? Paramount Plus?
Like the Halo show. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm not fucking getting Paramount Plus
No.
just for Halo. You piece of shit. I'm gonna stream that illegally, and tell them I said it. I want them to know. So cool. So you leap down out of the trees into like onto this dead corpse, like in front of these 2 onkegs, and you just like explode in magic. These like giant arms, like just Arsenio hauling the shit out, just fucking battering both, because it's got a 10-foot reach, I want to say. So
Yeah.
I think that you're bopping both of these guys. So they make it DC 15, and they take half if they make it.
Yes. Each creature must, on a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic and can't take reactions until its next turn. Unsuccessful, it takes half damage but suffers no other effect. And then at higher levels, the damage is increased.
So they.
So
both
can you
got-
jump in, cast that, and then run away because they can't attack? Reactions?
Oh fuck! You can.
So I can
Damn,
like
that's the
scurry back up.
clutch.
I can scurry
you
back
can
up the
just-
tree.
Up to your movement speed.
Oh, but they both made the save.
Oh.
So they with a 19 and a 16.
Appreciate that you sound disappointed.
I want y'all to like there. It is that razor line of actively wanting to murder y'all and actively wanting y'all to do cool shit and survive. Like I have to hold space for both truths. Like I want y'all to die, but also be fucking badass. Yeah. I want y'all to feel like I really want to kill you, but not actually kill you.
So sweet.
Okay. So, but they're still gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage. So that ain't nothing. Cool. So you leap down onto the corpse of their brethren, and you just magic leaping out, just battering the shit out of both of them, like knocking them backwards, like little pieces of their scaling like starting to like fall off of them, and you are now squared up in front of these 2 onkegs that have all of your attention. Yeah.
But just with all the tentacles also doing this.
Yeah, it's all 18 arms, just like full Mortal Kombating, like just bouncing. Cool. Bonus action or movement.
Well, I can't scurry back up. I think we decided.
Yeah, you can, but you'll take an opportunity attack. So
Yeah, no.
Snickage, that's you, then Tandoral.
Okay. Gonna do the plunging attack on this guy.
Leap out there, baby.
Actions. Oh wait, how close is? Yeah, Sipple's within 5 feet.
My God.
Where'd it go? 22. Okay, I'll take the 22.
Did you get
So for 10 damage, and then.
Did you get fucking sneak attack on this?
Yeah, because Sepple's within 5 feet of him.
So for 19 damage?
Oh no. Oh, is it? Yeah, I guess so. 19. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My God. Okay.
Do I need to make a bonus action?
If you want to. You got
I
anything?
mean, does it still moving?
Do I need to make a bonus?
Do I need to?
Hey, did I kill this thing already?
It went from looking pissed off to fucked up. Like
So it looks like it needs another stab. Okay.
It looks like you took off like a whole mandible
Good
of
God.
this thing. Like you like chunked this thing off. Like it went from looking mad to looking fucked up. And yeah, so you leap down, so you're here. So you would also technically like it is flanked. So that 18, but that's just
18.
just for 9.
Yeah, just for 9.
My God. And with that, it looks on death's fucking door. Like you come like careening down, like pulling a mandible off, like a piece of its like jaw comes off, like piece of its arm. You then like stab, and you've already like you ripped 2 arms off ahead of time, like onto the other insect, so you kind of know like where the plating is. So you like dig it in and like chunk off like one of the mandibles of this creature, and it like rears back with like just one arm, just like ooze and like guts like spilling out of the side of this insect.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks in those 2 attacks, it looks immediately fucked up.
Pull a couple of daggers, do ya?
That'll do you, brother. Very cool. Tendril, that's you, then Jeb.
I just saw something else I can do. That's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to here. And I am gonna look at the one that Snick is just fucked up, and I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Oh God.
It's intelligence save 14.
20.
Let's see if their -5 can manage this. That is a 7.
Okay, that's 2d6. Oh, it's psychic. Okay. All right, that is 9 damage.
Yeah, you.
Describe it.
you like, how do you describe psychically murdering a giant?
It discovers what a monster it actually is and offs himself.
Just full scanners, like the. Have y'all seen A Quiet Place?
Uh-huh.
I couldn't get
No.
into it.
What?
I just
That-
couldn't get into it. Man.
I saw. Fucking incredible movie. If it ever comes back to theaters, like, go see it and fucking, because like I saw the first one in theaters and like you could cut the tension. Like the silence was amazing. Well, it will mean less, but there's creatures that like the scaling of their face like breaks open. Like it looks like you're peeling it apart and you can see like the brains of this creature. Basically that's what happened. Like all of the plates and the things like start to like peel. Like it sounds like it looks like it's screeching, and then it continues to just peel back further. Like its mandibles open wider and wider, like predator style, until it just like its head splits open, bursts, and then collapses.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Horrifying, purely horrifying.
I love to see it.
You fucking love to see it. You murder the fuck out of that giant bug, psychically.
Yeah.
Dope.
Hey man, it's a hard hat holiday, and he was not wearing his.
Fucking double teamed.
All right, and then yeah, that's gonna be it.
Incredible.
Pick up.
Yeah, so it fucking collapses to the ground, and then you slide over, and Jeb, you see this take place. What you got?
Oh, right on, Tando. Made him not believe until he fucking died.
Mhm.
Can I use
Tando's like-
absorb elements for his bullshit?
Ugh.
It's a visual one. I'm just gonna cast Dango Kamehameha on his ass.
Dangle, dangle.
There's a 12 hit.
I don't know. It just pretty close, but just misses.
Well, shit. I don't have anything else to do. So
You can hold an action if you want to.
yeah, that was my action.
Oh, fireball. Oh, I missed it. Fireball. Oh, yeah, that missed. Yeah, I was looking at the like I needed to delete one of these turns. Cool. So I feel like you like go to firebolt this thing, and you just witnessed one of its like faces peel off, and I feel like you're just like thinking about that as it just like barely misses. You're like, that's fucking brutal. Like, and just goes just by, and it's able to kind of get out of the way as it screeches. Any movement, or you want to hang out there?
I'll take a couple steps back.
Cool.
So
Uh,
acid spray.
Not a bad idea. Eris, that's you, and then Sepul are coming back, and we'll wrap up here pretty shortly.
So this one is the only one remaining, and has it been hit at all?
It did. Sepul battered it with the arms of Hadar,
Okay.
so it has been hit.
Okay. Okay. This thing goes after me. Okay. It's new. I want to try it anyway. Let's do this. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Wind Wall.
Okay.
So I can go up to 120 feet. So I'm gonna have it start here. So my entangle is gonna drop because I don't care about that right now because what
Okay.
I'm about to do is going to negate it. So it is going to be going. I'll do this. So it starts here and goes in that direction, and it
Okay.
is 15 feet high, 50 feet long.
My God.
So it is, yeah, so it's pretty much like a wall appears, and I'm gonna do it between this creature and us, so like here, kind
Okay.
of thing. So, and then each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw,
Okay.
and the DC for that is going to be 15.
All right.
It's going to take damage no matter what.
Let's see what this boy does. Let's see how he is. Stay strong, boys. That is a 5.
Oh, yay!
Not
What did you
strong
cast?
enough.
Exciting. Okay, so he's going to take 3d8 of damage.
What
God.
spell is this?
Damage. Huh?
What spell is this?
Called Wind Wall.
It's new.
Yes, it is one of my new ones.
And it does 3d6.
3d8, so
Oh my God.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, so it will keep fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Smaller flying creatures or objects cannot pass through this wall. Loose, lightweight materials are brought into the wall will fly upward. Arrows, bolts, any projectiles that are launched at anything behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically will miss, with a few exceptions.
Okay. And so you are drawing this like it is the wall starts like here,
Yeah,
correct?
it can be 50
And
feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
it's it's from here, like going that direction.
I'm gonna have it. I'm actually gonna have it go. Where's my little drawing thing? Sorry, guys. First time spell. Don't know how this shit works. So since it's gonna take damage, I'm actually gonna have this fucking thing go like on him or it. I don't want to misgender.
Okay.
It's gonna be 50 feet long. So like I'm gonna have it be like where it's kind of right here. I don't want to catch Supple and Snicketch in
Yeah.
it.
For sure.
But I want it to cover as
Appreciate
much
you.
of us as possible.
Thanks.
But I want it to make sure it hits that thingy so it
Okay.
takes damage until it fucking goes backwards.
Does it move? Like with that, is it or is just like a wall of wind appears? Like, does
Like
it
a
move
wall of
anything?
wind. Mm-mm.
Cool. It is going to these tents that are there. It is going to destroy the remnants of these tents for sure. Like those immediately like just get launched into the sky. Like those are gonna like a gust, like all the sand, like a trench of sand erupts like as this wall of like fog appears of like rushing wind. Like it looks like there's just a sudden like torrent of air that burst from out of thin fucking air, just completely like battering this creature. Like little pieces of chitin and scales just like rip off as it like digs its claws into the sand to stay where it is and start to claw its way forward, um, doing 10 damage to it as well. Does not look like it enjoyed that. Sick. Anything else?
Onward, humans!
Awesome. Bum bum bum. Are they just heading straight or towards the building?
Towards the building, because that's what Jeb yelled out to do.
Okay.
Was take it towards the building.
Cool. Very cool. So this Ankeg is going to claw its way forward, like just being absolutely like battered by this wind, just being ripped across it, and is going to reach out towards Sepple and try and give you the old bite. As a 15, I believe that is going to miss. Um,
You just
So-
muted yourself to
I
say
wound
yep.
up. Yes.
Clip it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
the
I
rest
was
of you,
unmuted.
you reverse psychologied yourself into muting.
Anyway, it
Uh,
doesn't hit me.
Yeah. So it, as it's like trying to like drag its way out, like it's got back legs like crushed into the sand and it's clawing its way forward and it's reaching out, but it's still being like buffeted by that wind and like slashes towards you, but you lean back, shield up, just completely misses. Cool. That's all it's got. And as it like rears back, screaming, you're in the face of this giant fog wall. This creature screaming down at you. It is your turn, Sepple.
Cool. How close am I to it?
It is in your face.
Dope. Hmm. Sorry, I'm deciding between Booming Blade because I've never used it. And Green Flame Blade.
I feel
Do you
that.
wanna look? Do you wanna look? I can show
Do
you.
the
Uh,
new one. Do the new
Do the
one.
new one.
I
We're
would do the
doing new
booming
things.
blade
We're doing
Booming-
new things.
because
blade.
it's affected by sound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And if it
Ooh.
moves, like it'll have to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Could like distort his visual of where we are.
Branch weapon used in spellcasting. Melee attack with it against one creature. On a hit, target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects. Becomes sheathed in booming energy. To the start of your next turn. Sick.
But wait,
So
isn't that just gonna attract? If he's just going boom, 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 won't that just attract more creatures?
Well, he has to move before it happens. So as soon as
Oh,
he
okay.
moves out of his space, then it explodes.
Well, let's cross our fingers that he, dies and doesn't like attract more creatures, or if he does attract those creatures, they attacked him because he's loud. Let's make him loud.
He loud boy now.
Yeah.
Um,
you
so-
make an attack with your sword or whatever your main weapon is, like a regular attack.
yeah. So
Oh,
roll.
it does the thing with the button. There's a place there I can do the button. Or maybe not.
No, just like push your normal weapon attack, your whatever melee weapon you normally use, as if you didn't do a spell.
Oh, I see. There's Booming Blade.
There we go. Ooh.
That's
Nice.
certainly going to hit. So it just does 10 damage, and then if it moves, it takes that 9 damage. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
A branch weapon on a hit, the target suffers weapons attacks normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. Target moves 5 feet or more before it takes that thunder damage. Yeah, that's fucking dope. Yeah, so you unsheath your sword and you like bring it down, like slashing this creature, and as it does, you see like this, it's already like being rushed with wind. You now see it like kind of pull some of that wind and fog into it, and it's now sheathed in this like roiling sound. It has this like almost kinetic hum to it as it's just like enveloped in this bubble around it. And that slash looked like it dug deep, like you pulled some mandibles off. Like it looks fucked up after that attack. Bonus action or
Cool.
movement. Yes, Jess.
So we're 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
So her booming blade, when she hit, the melee attack deals one of those that first.
Oh yeah, 5th level. The melee.
Oh.
Well, is that 5th level for the spell being 5th level, or 5th
it's you.
level for the character being 5th level?
For
Oh,
you. So your total attack damage for that attack was 10 piercing with 6 thunder damage. And then if
the
it
damage for
moves,
moving goes up to 2d8,
yeah, if it moves, it'll take that 9 damage.
and that wasn't included in my roll automatically.
It's all there. It's got
Okay.
the 10 that is just your normal weapon damage. The 6 is just 1d8 that was rolled, and that's the hit damage that you get because you're 5th level now. And then the 9, if you hover over it, says it's rolling 2d8. So that one is specifically for when it moves.
So 16
breaks
is
it
what
down
it's. So is 16 what it's getting now, and then the 9 is if it moves.
Mhm.
Cool.
Well, in that case,
Reading comprehension.
you bring that sword down, and it has like the swing has it swings so fast that it behind it there's like a rush of wind follow behind it as if the blade is swinging faster than sound. Yeah, like depth charge, like boom, and you see it slash, and you see it like cut through the middle of this creature as if you're cutting it in half, and then that shockwave absorbs into the where that cut is, exploding it into 2 halves, like bursting one side of the insect, like one being smashed into the ground, the other like flying up into the air, careening towards Tandoral,
Excellent.
exploding this Ankeg. Incredible.
You just hear like applause coming from where Eris is. Like,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We're
So
so
you
good.
absolutely destroying that Ankeg. Cool. So those 3 are dead. Any movement, anything else for now?
I don't like how he said those 3.
No.
Cool. Snickage, that's you, buddy.
Coup de grace. Is he facing southwardly? Oh wait, he's dead.
Everybody dead.
Everybody's dead. Wait,
Name
are we
of the
still
game.
in initiative?
For the sake of like movement and things, for now, we're gonna just stay in initiative.
There's more of
Uh,
those fuckers under there.
but we will though, for the sake of we're about to wrap up, like free movement, so you can move as much as you'd like.
Come join me, my fellow adventurers, on the oxen.
Yeah, so if you're welcome to investigate around here, or you can head towards Eris, but you don't like.
I'm getting
You're
the
not
fuck
seeing any
out of
other
here.
Yeah, you're not seeing any other movement, anything like that.
Once we
That's-
feel like we're safe enough to like take a short rest, I have catnap, which takes only 10 minutes for 3
Nice.
people that can like, and it can give you the benefits of a short rest.
Nice.
You sound really far away.
That's gonna be super clutch for warlocks, because that short rests are like warlocks' bread and butter. So
Nice.
that's super sick. Cool. So 20 investigation. You
Of
don't see the bugs. You could, if you want, you could vial up some of that ooze, some of the poison, if you.
Oh
so choose.
yeah, hell yeah.
Josh,
But-
Tendo,
I will do that. Yeah.
Cool.
Grab some of their ooze and put it in a vial.
Tandoral doing the same. Anything else you want to do right now? Cool. Are you gonna head back up towards Sepul? Are you gonna hang out? You gonna investigate the area?
Well, I guess since I can't outsneak these guys, I'll just stay with the cart.
Cool. So you're gonna head towards Eris, Tandoral, same thing. You gonna investigate this area? You can head towards the building. Where are you
can I
headed?
do detect magic?
Yeah. You can roll that for me. Or I don't think it's a roll. Tandoral, are you staying there, moving elsewhere?
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going up there.
Okay. And then Jeb, you're doing detect magic.
Yeah.
30 feet. You are not
Yeah,
feeling
I was.
anything.
I'm sorry. I meant to move up a little bit further.
So you detect magic from here.
Yeah.
Nothing in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
Are you getting a vibe off of anything?
And
Uh,
is that like, how long does it last? This is like 10 minutes, so I can walk around kind of and detect magic.
yeah, if you want to hold concentration on it and you want to move
Yeah.
around,
Yeah, I was just gonna like kind of walk around this building over here, see if I can sense anything inside it.
uh, as you start to move up towards the building, you do get a sense of some kind of magic as you're getting closer.
I alert everybody and let them know there still might be something up ahead, so stay on guard.
What kind of magic is it?
From where you are, you're not sure.
He
You
is.
get
He learns what school of magic it is, if it has a school.
I mean, I
uh,
feel like Jeb would like, I guess, like walk around the perimeter and kind of like sneak around
cool.
to,
Okay.
Sneaky boy.
Then,
Shit,
just,
Eris don't
if he
know magic.
senses something going on, he's gonna like try and investigate that.
perfect. That's what I was looking for. I was just like, you're yes. um. Within penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 foot of common metal. Then you 3 feet of wooded dirt. You get a strong, as you come around the back of the building, you get a strong sense of magic from the back of the building. A stone. Let me reveal this because it'll make more sense. This is a fireplace. This is a thick stone fireplace, which is why you're getting a sense of magic and not a specific. You're not getting more information from said magic.
What's the fireplace?
The back of the building, the like little protrusion is a dense stone fireplace.
But it's not around the side, right?
It's not around the side. So you are getting a sense of magic. I'm not
where it's from.
I know I'm not trying to be shitty about this, but it is.
Can I do an
You
Arcana
may-
check as well?
You may have to go into the building.
Oh,
is
come
what
on.
I'm saying.
Can we just blow it up from the outside?
I mean, you can definitely try that.
Mhm.
There's also a window on this side. Like if you want to move your there's windows here. There's windows here. Like, are you moving towards the window? Are you looking in a window? Are you
I'll move
like
around to this side
like-
and
Go be
I
a peeping
will-
Caspian.
Go be a peeping Caspian.
Get ready to steal that child.
let me see something
So-
real quick. Okay, invisibility is a concentration, so I can't do that and hold my magic.
So you looking into the window, you see like a partially destroyed stone fireplace, and you see something sticking out of it. And I would tell you, I don't know what school of magic this is. It doesn't tell me.
Okay.
The School of Rock.
Yeah, divination potentially. Like it. You see an object of some kind kind of poking out of the rubble.
Okay. Um, are there any doors? Where's the door?
So you're standing next to a window on the side of the building. There's another window at the front of the building. There is a door.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around. Is everybody up here by now? Like by the horses?
Uh, Supple, are you coming up with them as well?
Yes, sorry.
Um, cool. So you're heading up to the front of the building. The doors, there's windows on the side. There's a door there. Which I'll do.
I'm gonna go up to the door. Jeb, you're not doing the. We're not introducing with Jeb.
No, Jeb was gonna turn invisible and sneak inside and see if like he can.
Okay. I'll knock on the
Discover
door
anything.
and Jeb can sneak in.
If you're knocking on the door, then I would rather send Snicketch in.
Yeah, I,
It's stealthy.
I want to get Jeb's
He's-
attention and be like,
He's a murder blender.
"Want me sneak?"
We don't know if it's murder
Sure.
stuff in here though.
There's something in the fireplace. Did I notice anything else, any movement in there whenever I looked into the window?
I can actually reveal that area because you're looking into the window. You see it's like a wooden floor lodge. It looks like a lifted like like wooden floor lodge. And there's a stone fireplace at the back. It looks like partially collapsed. It's a room that's filled with like saws and straps. It looks like a bunch of like tools for like that a logging camp would need, and then a partially collapsed stone fireplace.
Go through the window.
You can.
Yeah, can I put myself by this window? Can I peek in the window?
Yes. You peek in the window. You see same thing, like earthen and wooden building, bunch of construction tools, logging tools. At the other end of the building, there's another door.
I knock on the door.
You knock on the door. You hear muffled shouting from the back of the building.
Okay, I kick the door. I try the door, see if the door's open.
Door's open.
I open the door.
I kick it open anyways.
I slowly open it and then run through the door. But I step inside and kind of peek my head in. And I just want to kind of do like a perception or investigation in here.
Are you?
I'm looking for traps or anything weird that's gonna hurt us.
Are you stepping into the building? Are you walking in? Are you peeking in?
I'm gonna peek in.
You know, peek in.
Yeah.
Did you take a step inside the building?
Did you step inside the building? You can roll perception, investigation, whatever you'd like.
10 in investigation.
Bunch of logging mill tools. In this
I got a
building.
6 investigation. What does that get me?
That one. Start
When,
walking towards the other building.
Jeb, do you think I should go in here? Do you think it's okay to walk in the door?
Fuck yeah, he kicks you in.
I stumble in the front of the door.
okay, as Teodoro goes into the building, I also like dive in through the window. Knives first.
SWAT style. Just
Yeah.
Everybody do it. Different window.
As you swat into this building, another keg bursts from the floor of this building.
Mm.
And
Are
on
you
that,
serious?
on that, my fair adventurers, we shall leave off for the
Oh,
evening.
fuck.
We did it!
You hear shouting from the back, muffled shouting that you could kind of hear from the door, like you heard shouting as you knocked on the door. As you come into the building, you heard, "Don't come in! It's under the bill." Oh, and they hear it explode out from under the floorboards. They're like, "Never mind."
From outside, you just hear, "So where do you want me to put Samantha and Vincent?" Ah! And I fall out of the
Yeah.
cart. It's just too heavy for me.
Oh, man, we should have
And-
drank healing potions.
And on that note, we shall pick up next time.
That's the name of the episode. We should have
I
drank
slam my
healing
elixir of boldness right now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna-
Immediately.
let's all chug our elixirs.
See, I thought I had one, but I didn't see it in my inventory.
I still have one. I don't know what it is.
I'm not doing
The
a random
unknown-
potion right now.
The unknown
No.
potions.
No.
And y'all should also. Matilda is almost a never-ending supply of healing potions. Just I want to put that energy out in the world. Cool. Yeah, y'all come
Thank
crashing.
you for
into-
manifesting that for us.
You're welcome. So on that, my darling adventurers, y'all SWAT teaming into this go like in this building on keg.
See,
burst
when
from
we go too long, or we get tired, or we get bored, we just start making not our best decisions.
which is why I was like trying to like get y'all to the building because I'm like they're just gonna go hard if they don't get to it soon enough. So yeah, it bursts from the floorboards, and that is where we'll leave off for the evening. Next week, we'll be playing Jess's game on Tuesday. We will be off next Friday, and then we'll see how the holiday schedule looks like that. But we will be playing Jess's game on Tuesday. So definitely come back, hang out, check out her game, Shadow of the Ancients. It's super dope. It's super fun. We will see y'all then. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.